Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Oh. Get that out of there. Ooh, it's a Monday and I'm going live. This is supposed to be an off day. Listen, it's your boy Matty Rants, and we have another season of RuPaul's Drag Race UK in front of us. They did a Meet the Queens with a cast reveal today. Short, the original number. There's nothing funny about that at all. We'll low-key talk about that at the end of this. I think that's fair. These 10 didn't do anything wrong. That other one, though. Anywho, we're going to talk about these 10 queens. Yes, not 12 this season, but 10 this time. 11 it was supposed to be. Well, actually 12. Someone dropped out, and then, well, the other thing we'll talk about later. But yes, these 10 babies right here. I got to be honest with you. I kind of like everybody. Oh yeah. Oh, you know, I went and did my little I went and researched real quick. I was like, oh, that's the tea. Oh, okay. All over again, except we'll be saying this time. Yeah, that part. We got a new one of those. Disgusted. They got to do better with casting. But listen, yeah, these 10 right here, we've got high hopes. Everybody seems to be really entertaining, a theatrical background, a lot. Real tea. I'm very interested so far, and I don't have a lot of negative things to say for this casting. If you were on my Instagram earlier today and you so happen to catch the live, Taste, thank you. Join me for the live. And of course, we talk for a little bit. Shout out to Tay. She's in New York right now. So if you're out there currently and you want to catch her, baby, she's touring right now. So I got to give my sister some love. Hold up, show the back of the shirt. I got this blanket on looking like somebody's mama. Hold on. Looking like somebody's mama. Okay, wait a minute. What time is it? Okay, I can do that. But we're going to talk about these queens today. I watched this Meet the Queens several times, so about 3 to 4 times. I have my notes, a little bit of information on all these babies, and just my first initial thoughts on their promo looks and their personality. As you know, with Meet the Queens, we can never just say, oh, she's going to go home first unless she went and got spoilers. Or, oh, she's not giving this energy, because reminder, sometimes the Meet the Queens doesn't give us the full story or the picture of somebody in a competition setting. Q&A is always a portion of a pageant, and not every girl gets the best score, but they can still win that pageant. So let's keep that in mind when we have our opinions today over these queens. Does it sound like Matty had a good visit with his psychiatrist? Yes. Yes, I did. We're in a positive mood today. But also, I'm excited to talk about this because I love this show. So thanks for tuning in. I'm going to do my social medias. I'm going to get these pictures up. We're going to talk about the queens in order from the Meet the Queens, not alphabetical order. But to be clear here, when I get their names up, we're going to give everybody a shout out today. Okay. So hold on. Let me get my notes up. And while I'm getting my notes up, let's go ahead and start my social medias. It's at Matty Rants everywhere except for X, which is at the Matty Rants. Actually, at Matty Rants everywhere except for Twitter. Yeah, Musk. Twitter. At the Matty Rants on there. You can find that in a Linktree link in the description down below. Grab a branch and eat some fruit for the ones that have been here forever. You know my rhymes. Please, poot. And go ahead and check me out on all those other social media spaces and places. Also, if you could, check out my Patreon. I do reactions to every show that I talk about on YouTube, plus Patreon exclusive content. For those of you who know, I will be covering Baddies East on Zeus Network. Yes, the Bad Girls Club spinoff that now has gone into another level of something. That trailer sold me. I will be doing reviews. I will be doing reactions. Chucky, season 3, that's coming out on Peacock as well as Sci-Fi and USA. I will be covering that for reviews as well, and of course during reactions. And I also will tell you the House of Villains show that is coming out with New York from Flavor of Love, Omarosa from The Apprentice, Johnny Bananas from The Challenge, and so on. That's coming out in October. I also will be covering that. I need to switch it up. It's been a lot of Drag Race, and I love Drag Race, but I'm like, I want to talk about some reality TV. That's what I want to talk about, some reality TV, and when I want to mix it up a little bit. So get ready, because this fall we're going to be talking about UK. We're going to be talking about all those other shows. Brazil is on the menu. I'm very excited to dip my toes into those waters, and they will be edited reviews, by the way. They won't be lives like we've been doing, but they'll be edited reviews. The lives I'm going to start doing are going to be for social media, like, hot topics, this, that, and others, us talking about some tea. That's what we're going to use these lives for, so we can chit chat together. And of course, the podcast with my baby Bleeker, and you already know what's up. The piece of cake video will be coming out very shortly. Stay tuned for the promo for that. For those of you who know, I did drag this past May in DragCon, and I had Bitch Puddin. Shout out to Bitch Puddin, put me on the roster at Precinct in downtown LA. I was on the same roster with some legendary queens from Drag Race, and it was the best experience I've ever had in my entire life. And piece of cake was, of course, solidified and born that day, and I documented that experience. So please be on the lookout for that. I'm very excited to share that journey with you and talk about the madness of getting that all together at the last minute. So thank you for your patience. I actually planned this around my birthday. Bookable on Cameo. Check me out there. My birthday is September 24th. It's my birthday. Make some noise. It's my birthday month. If you want to drop a little tippy poo in my jar to show me some extra love, paypal.me/MattyRants, ketchup.MattyRants, Venmo MattyRants. I am a single father of one adorable cat. His name is Mamu-chan. For those who are Sailor Moon fans, I went there. I had to, and I actually plan on getting him a sibling or another cat, but I'm probably going to get a white cat, and it's going to be a girl, and I'll name her Usagi. That is my plan in my brain. Instead of Artemis and Luna, it's Mamoru and Usagi. I feel that's appropriate. I feel that. Yeah, very that. But if you want to drop me a little love, it's right down there. I appreciate the love. Of course, I will be going live on my birthday, so be prepared for me to celebrate good times. Come on. We'll celebrate together before I go to the Beyonce concert, which I'm very excited for. And I get to spend some time with my Chop Block family. So excited to go to the concert with them and, have a good time as well as celebrate my birthday. So I love y'all down. I appreciate you for being here. Please leave your negative energy at the door. Whatever happened this past week with whatever we saw on television, please leave it somewhere else. I'm still mad at that. Yes, I'm still upset over here, but I also want to move on because this is a whole nother series, and I'm not trying to take what happened in Down Under or this series or that series. Let's just not do that. I told you my therapy session was great today. We have to leave it over there. We got to. Oh. With that being said, everybody, let's drop this disclaimer because I want y'all to know this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, or wigs. And all opinions expressed by Matty Rants, that's me, and program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. What is going on with my mouth? No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. So please do not be rude. I implore once again, we talk over here, but do not take it to them. That's not necessary. They don't deserve hate like that. That's ridiculous. Okay. So please don't be those people. Not over here. Not in my house. That's funny. Not in my house. If you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, you could actually go to dragqueenmerch.com. I have merch over there. That's right. Me. Matt Tivia shirts, Rant Pack shirts, panel, and Sundays the best with the panel, tank tops, t-shirts, and stickers. Shout out to Bible Girl and company. I appreciate them for having me on the board. Is everybody ready to get into it today? Gloop, 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 gloop. All right. Hey, that's my baby Stephanie. How you doing, lovey dove? I see this. Thank you so much for the tippy poo. I appreciate you, my Zol. I might be able to buy me an outfit for this concert. I don't know. I still haven't figured out what I want yet, but thank you so much. Love to you and Mamu-chan from Poland. And it's funny. Stephanie, thank you so much for the tippy poo, because isn't our girl, if I'm correct here, I'm getting these names down. It takes me about 3 episodes in before I'm all the way there. Alexis St. Pete. Isn't that our Polish doll that's going to be in this competition? Ain't that interesting? Shout out to all my Rant Pack members out there across the pond. For those of you across the seas and over yonder, away from the pompous American, this, this America over here. I appreciate y'all for tuning in at whatever time of day it is over there. And I hope y'all are blessed and not stressed. It is expensive to fly to Europe. So, no, I'm planning a trip with my friends next year to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. And like, it's going to be like it's not going to be like a weekend trip. It's going to be like a 5-day trip. And y'all know I need a vacation. So that is where my focus is right now, where my money's going is I got to get this and this and this and this and this. Then I'm going to conquer Europe. There we go. I've never been to Mexico and I live in Texas. It's kind of ridiculous. It's like one of my first trips over somewhere else. So I'm very happy for that. I need a break. Y'all know that. I've been working since forever. Do me a favor, hit that like button, please. It's super free and it's super necessary for this channel to grow and the algorithm to understand that I'm not a threat. Get in the comment section afterwards too. Leave a review and reference for these. It's certainly appreciated. And I thank you again for tuning in today. So, the following queens are a part of this cast. We have Alexis St. Pete, Banksy, Caramel, Dee Licious, Ginger Johnson, Kate Butch, Michael Morale. There we go. Why? I wanted to say it differently. Why? Naomi Carter. I like Michael, by the way. Tamara Thomas and Vicky Vivacious. Now, there were other people that were supposed to be here. They are not. And again, we'll talk about it later. So let's do this in order of the cast reveal. Sending nothing but love and nothing but well wishes to all the people part of this cast, to the crew. Also, for the designers, before we start, because this is how we need to do it every single time. If we do not like your work, it does not go against who you are as a talented individual. You are still that girl or that man or whoever it is you want to be that day. Y'all are still talented. I may not like the look. We may not like the look. But you're still that girl. So don't you take nothing serious this season now. And I hate to say that, but it's also, I get it, because people say a lot of shit sometimes. I'm one of them. Okay? Poop. Matt Tivy is a brand. I'm telling you. So like, please, if I don't care for something or neither does anybody else, know that you are still talented. You still put in the work and you are valued in this life. Don't ever think differently, because I know it's hard to hear something. Trust me, I get it too. So let's go there. Oh, no. And that's the part. We're not doing resorts. We're actually getting like an Airbnb situation, which I'm like, I wanted to do a resort, but yeah, child. I plan to be at that house most of the majority of the day, unless we're gonna go get some food and get some local stuff, because we know some people out there. So it's like we'll have a good time. So we're trying. We'll figure it out. We haven't gotten it together yet, but I have to put my deposit in on October. So listen, let's start with Miss Tamara Thomas here. Lots of energy. Lots of energy. Okay. She's beat. And for those who may be living across the pond who are like, now what's happening? That's a good term. That means her mug is right. That means she beat that face together. It's boom, 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 boom. Okay. Like boom, muggy wuggy. So I'm here for it. Baby got good legs too. She was serving. I said, okay. Okay. There's gonna be a lot of this season. A music theater girl. I wrote down I love her energy. She's a bit funny. Something about her though, in terms of what she said, made me wonder if she's not going to do well this competition, because she was giving some people underestimate me, and I'm like, please tell me you don't go out early. I was like, please tell me you don't. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear you that bitch and fuck these other hoes. I ride for my can't say it. Ride for my can't say it. But there you go. No, but I think she's beat. I'm here for it. I want to see something. I want to see some more. But I did like her energy. I did enjoy her energy for me. She said she can perform. She can do all that. I was here for it. Okay. Oh, yeah, Dante. One thing about me, my naiveness when it comes to traveling is no longer an issue. I had something like that happen in Jamaica with these people that basically tried to scam me and my brother, and we almost got in trouble. Like talking to someone on the beach to pay for something and they try to switch it up on you. So I've learned my lesson, and that was like 15 years ago. So trust and believe. I'm very blind is when I'm traveling, child. Okay. Unless it's trade, then all bets are off. But look at this mug. Look at this beat. She was on Eurovision as well. Who's giving me this information? Club Clover. I know you. I trust you. Yeah. That's cute. I'm here for it. I am laughing a little bit at this set. Not gonna lie, if we really want to go there, this is giving me the damn near the exact same promo from last season with just different colors. And then there's a heart in the background that's supposed to represent like a candy, you know, a box of chocolates. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not mad. Like, do what you can do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you had to edit people out the show. Oh, so you could only work with what you got, right? I get it. And there's no fun. No, I'm just kidding. I'm about to say no fun. I mean, I wonder what the prize will be this year. But yeah, I was like, oh, this is interesting. I said, let me watch the Meet the Queens and thank God. Thank God. Wait, Eric. So I met Tamara then. I did meet Tamara. See, that's where okay. See this now. You see why I like. See, look at that. I didn't get her name though, so I didn't know that. But see, now this all makes sense why I like her. Oh, because you know, Eric was with me at DragCon here. Give a shout out to Eric. A horror read me. I was so funny. Well, she didn't read me, but it was like light shade. She was like, "Oh, you look familiar. I think we had seen each other somewhere before." Yes, at the you know, Avalon house, honey. Had a good time there. Me and Ahura talked for a bit, but no, she's a sweetheart. Shout out to Ahura. But yeah, I didn't realize that was her. Gag. Oh, so I've met her. This is the same thing that happened last year with Pixie Polite. This is the exact same thing. I want to see baby girl work. If she's a Horace child, or a part of a Horace family, then I know the mug is gonna be wuggy wuggy. She's gonna be giving face, and she's gonna be giving looks. So I'm gonna see what she gives. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. All right, our next queen is Miss Naomi Carter. Miss Naomi Carter. Now, I have so many questions. I have so many questions. Oh, the heart they have them standing on. Why, God? Why did you do this to these queens? So, why was it her background purple for the Meet the Queens like it is for the promo shoot? Because this makes more sense and it gives me more of a Louisiana feel with the green and the purple close to the yellow, little Mardi Gras for the girls that know. So, when we got here, I was a little bit upset because I'm like, bitch, this reminds me of my photo shoot. Yes, do you remember the one with my 20 something, you know, when I got my 20K subscribers? This is dead ass David Laughs backdrop. Hey, David, this is our photo shoot, bitch. I was like, God damn. I said, okay. So for me, I thought that Banksy and Naomi were not given the same kind of color quality I would have preferred them to get, especially with this rich green and also Banksy with that red. I said, why'd you put them in a silver room? It's like they're, you know, in the oven and they're about to basically be baked. I don't know what's happening here. But let's get to Naomi. No shade, Naomi. I'm talking about how they did you for this. I'm like, Silver. Silver. Looking like a Klein Forest student. That's a Houston reference. Bitch, for the girls that went to Klein Forest, that was not a read. Juan, thank you so much for the tippy poo on Venmo. I see you, baby. I wanted to send you some love and positive energies. I see it. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate you, Juan. And thanks to y'all for tuning in. Hit that like button. I like her a lot. This hair is giving. It does give Mickey Mouse, but for those of you who have gone to Disney World, doesn't it look like those ice creams that are dipped in chocolate? if you know what I'm talking about. And it's like the Mickey Mouse ear. It's like the full bit, like it's Mickey Mouse's head or whatever, but they dip it in chocolate. It's like this huge ice cream. And so I'm seeing it on her head, and I just got so hungry because it's like, oh, I haven't been to Disneyland in forever. It's cute. The I'm okay with the outfit. You know, I would have preferred this to have been like a we have to battle each other in a lip sync kind of given, but if this is what she felt comfortable in, then go off, sister. I want to see the rest of the package. I'm following her on Instagram now, and she's got looks, so I'm not concerned in that department. But you know, maybe she thought this was going to be purple. To me, if this was purple, it feels like it would look better, in my opinion. But I like her. She was entertaining and interesting. And then also, hold on, Matt. I'm just giving like feels here. I want to give information. Uh Mama said she is, the Beyonce. I said, uh-oh. Because I also know that this reference also applies to Caramel because I saw something where she posted that she was the Beyonce of. I said, oh, I wonder if they're gonna have that conversation. She's half Gambian. I'm here for the representation, and I love that she's going to be showcasing things that are referential to her background. And I'm all about that. Like, baby, like give the girls and educate them at the same time. I do like that. She said she's flexible. She can put her fingers between her cooch. I don't know. Dancing. Now, this trend of death drops, I'm going to let everybody slide today because I know the girls are like, Nat, you make this such a big deal. Well, when you've been in ballroom and you know the girls in ballroom and you respect the ballroom community and you know where certain moves come from, you going to feel some kind of way. So everybody that said death drops today, it's a dip. It's a dip. At the same time, maybe this is just what we need to call it for drag. So that way we can differentiate. Since sometimes these babies are falling, and maybe we can just say death drop because they're falling. I don't know. But I like her. I'll be watching her. She has my pin in it. I'm like, okay, I like me some Miss Naomi Carter. I want to see what she gives this season. Next up is Delicious. This is Crystal Versace's sister. And she's a young baby. She said 20 years old. I said, okay. And I can see the Crystal face. Not saying Crystal, well, you know that mug. Wow. It's that face is tugged. Listen, she said she can sew, so she has good marks for me. And do you see the difference with this blue? Imagine if this was silver and she was in this pink outfit. Do you understand now? Okay, now you get why I made my opinions about Miss Naomi, and you're gonna see the same thing for Banksy's. Why are they in a silver room? Look at how this made this cooler. This outfit's cool. It's okay. But guess what? That blue makes this shit pop. It's boom. Next year, Drag Race UK production. Next year. I'm just asking y'all. Like, don't give nobody the regular degular backs if you're going to give the other girls color. But let's talk about this breast boob. Let's talk about it. Again, she said she can sew. I'm like, I'm going to be rooting for her just a little bit because I want to see what she makes. Because there have been other people that have gotten on the show that said they can sew and they don't have taste. So I want to see what she gives. Also, loves the stage, loves to perform. I related to her saying she's an overthinker. I'm a Libra. So yes, yeah. Get ready when you get older. Delicious, that overthinking is gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. You're gonna be trying to find ways not to pay bills and think about, well, if I just wait a little bit. I love it. I love it. Aren't we all over? No, because I don't know. I've dated some people who weren't very much that. They were very clear and concise with figuring things out, and I was the one that was also like always going through. I'm like, babe, you have to make the decisions because for me, I'll find something to like, but if you ask my opinion on it, it's going to take an hour. You should see how long it takes me to get Uber Eats. I've picked food out go to checkout and go, you know what? Let me double check. Let me just see if there's something else. Maybe there's a better deal. I swear to God, like it's bad. My friends know this from our game nights because they know I have to start ordering my food prior to me getting there. And then by the time I get there, I still change the order. Oh, yes, this is her drag sister. So, Delicious. I want to see. I'm ready to see it. I think she's gonna give. We'll see. We'll see. The mug is wuggy. The mug is wuggy. I like Kate Butch. I kind of live for Kate Butch a little bit. I'm sorry. Not sorry. I love her. She's a hoot. This lady is silly. I live. I live for the silliness. I thought she was stupid silly. Every joke to me was a cackle. Listen, I thought I was more focused on the jokes versus the possible 1960s television set look that I'm being given here today. But I kind of like Kate Butch, and it's a play off of Kate Bush. For the girls that couldn't pick up on that when she explained it in the Meet the Queens. But I just really found her so funny. She's like the face, the fashion, and the liar of season 5. Because to put that before that, honey, I was here for it. Ah, well, she said she's 26, but mentally she's in her 60s. So there you go. There you go, right? um, she said she's a theater performance queen. She said, I can sing, I can act, and I brought a knife. Because she's that serious. She's funny. Like all her jokes were hitting for me. I was like, okay, I like her. I want to see what she does. Look department here, you know, maybe a guest star on Three's Company. This is Rhoda's sister. I don't know. And she has an apartment. She's coming by. I don't know, but I do like her. I like her a lot. I like her a lot. I want to see what else happens. Hopefully, it's not like a one and done situation, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. I'm interested. Can you imagine? I just love that you have Brendan Smalls from Home Movies on there. I'm getting emotional seeing it. For those who don't know, that is my favorite cartoon in the entire universe. Out of Bob's Burgers and American, all of that. My first Adult Swim show I ever saw, because it was the first Adult Swim show. That's a fact. This is the first one to air. It was Home Movies. That's my fucking show. Love that you have that as your app. I live. So, but yes, I think she would tear up Snatch Game. But yeah, I fucking love that you have Brendan Smalls on here. I need someone to have a Coach McGurk one of these days. Please. Or Jason and Melissa or something like that. Or Fenton Muley. Yes, I know all the names, baby. Okay. Fit in Brendan. Fit in Brendan. Oh my goodness. I can't. The episode when Jason and Brendan had gained too much weight and then they lost it and they had trauma bonding at the game place. Too funny. Okay, yeah, it's on HBO. Well, I can't say that. It's on Max. So for those of you who are like, Matt, what are you talking about? It's on Max. They have the entire series, all 4 seasons. Have fun. The first season's a little bit weird because everybody's kind of the squiggly lines or whatever. But then after that, it's on and popping. I like season 1, but season 2 through 4, there are too many good episodes. Okay. Look at this. She's got me talking about Home Movies. But yeah, go ahead, Kate Butch. I'm gonna see what you give, girl. I'm gonna watch. I'm interested. Now, probably maybe the tallest drag queen. I did watch Dr. Katz, Andreas. That's one of my other shows too. There was another one on BET as well that had the same type of animation I used to watch too. I love that show as well. I can't think of the name of it, but yes, I did watch Dr. Katz. I'm old, you know. I mean, I am turning 37 this year. So, yes, I did watch all those things. But back to the show. It's Banksy's. This dress is gorgeous. This dress is gorgeous, darling. Now, it's giving a little sacrilegious with this crown of thorns up top and the jewels bleeding, but it is giving puss. She's puss. But I was over here like, Lord have mercy. At the same time, I was like, grand damn. Thank you, wild card. That's where I was at. I was at the Grand Dame from fucking Drag Race France. I said, hold on, I need to see them stand next to each other before I make that decision. But I still think we're gonna get a tall queen walking through, and I love a height. I love a height. Um, she's interesting. I want to see her compete. For me, the Meet the Queens was like a nice little get to know, but I feel like I'm gonna need to see her in action to really get it going. I'm gonna need to see her in action to really get it going. But I have high hopes because when I saw that dress, I said, my God, she has taste. She has taste. I just need to see her move. Like I need to see a runway walk. The mug is pretty. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay, this is interesting. Imagine her, Diabetes, and Le Dome next to each other. I would be here for Attack on Titan. I would. I would. I actually started watching the final season after I said I wouldn't. But Maddie started binge watching Attack on Titan this weekend, y'all, and I'm watching the final season. I was hard headed. Such a good show. I didn't want to get into it, but I totally got into it. It's so good. I got so emotional with one episode. Mama just started burning alive from there. I was like, what's happening? I was like, no. I love it. She's cool. We'll see. We'll see. I just want to see her work. That's all. But her first impression is great. So I'm gonna put a pin in her too. Bloop. Okay. Up next is Ginger Johnson, 34 years old with 15 years of drag. Respect. Respect I'm giving for 15. God damn. The inside of Raja O'Hara, ladies and gentlemen. My God in heaven. So you're telling me that you're going to give her basically, you're going to put an eggplant in, someone's beating up walls right now, because that's why they would be purple. And then you're telling me you put this lady with the silver backdrop with this red. This is what I was talking about with these colors that they're, look at it, this gold and blue. That makes perfect sense. Love that. Blue and pink. Come on. We love that. So my point is proven today. I just want to make sure. That's one of my gripes. It's who was choosing the cut. Now look at Tamara's was great here. Now why didn't we have the honey? We putting a light in there? I almost feel like that's what they're doing. Mm. Like, look at how they're just sitting on top of this heart. Girl, you might as well say these are the Drag Race Philippines promo shots. This is nothing against the ladies. I promise y'all. I'm just asking for them to do better because we know the budget's there. Like, what extra $50 do we need to pay somebody to make this a little smoother? I don't know if this is the dating game or this is RuPaul's Drag Race. Like, that's all. I wish they got a little bit better, but let's give it to Ginger Johnson here. 15 years of drag, many different names. I almost wish she kept Stephon Cox. Man, why did you keep Stephon Cox? That's such a great guy. Ginger's fine, but because Ginger Johnson, nobody Johnson, okay, anyway. But maybe she didn't mean it that way, but that's totally what I read it as a red dick. But Stephon Cox is a great name. Someone steal it now, please. I want to see Stephon Cox on Drag Race. Here she is. I love it. That name is ridiculous. No, she's funny. She said she's the workhorse queen. She's done everything. She's campy, all that kind of stuff, and theater background and performance background. I want to see her in action. I think something about if Ginger Johnson and Kate Butch make it to Snatch Game, based off their Meet the Queens, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be crying. I might be crying. I might just be on impact, deceased. I'm here for it. But no, she seemed very entertaining, very, very entertaining. The outfit was, but other than that, I still liked her. So I was like, okay, let's see what she gives. See what she gives. Very much that. Pinning it, Alexa St. Pete, 29, Polish queen out in the UK, baby, ready to eat it up. I'll be watching her. I'll be watching her. I'll be watching her. Do you see what I'm talking? They prove my point. Do you see how this orange looks like with the blue? Okay. Imagine that with a silver background. We would have been like, now what's happening here? Help. She looks good. She looks great. She's gorgeous. I want to see her do a challenge that I don't think that what's the word I'm looking for here? Because I'm not saying that she's terrible. That's not even close to what I'm saying. I'm getting my words together. I'm more so referring to, I want to see her in a position where I think she's not going to do well in a challenge, and I want her to prove me wrong. I will be I'm pinning her because I'm like, I like her a lot. She's sickening. But I want to see her at play. I want to see her in a competition. I want to see her moving. You feel me? This is what I felt like with the Meet the Queens today. It wasn't like, oh, well, she's terrible. Wow. I was like, I need to see everybody moving. Because everyone's interesting in their own kind of way. Maybe not the more than another or less, but I feel like everybody has something for this competition. I don't know who the other were going to be, but I'm interested. Yeah, I want her to push it. There you go. I want her to push outside the comfort zone because I feel like she would eat a lip sync up, and I feel like she can perform down. And I know she gives me a walk. Like I feel like she can strut too. I'm excited to see her runway, but I want to see her like with an acting or a comedy challenge. And I feel like maybe she's gonna be that girl that proves a lot of us not a look queen, not that at all. She gonna eat. We'll see. But I like her. I was impressed. I was like, she's sickening. I kind of live. Yeah. And I don't see that lace line at all, sister. Some I could see for some, but others I was like, ooh, cleared. Michael Maruli. Is that someone said that? Ruley. There we go. Michael Maruli. Now, I want to know what Atlanta hair show you bought this wig from. Girl, I saw this wig and I thought Baps so quickly. When I tell you every other color was in this wig, bitch, I said, what in the bottom and I was going to give Atlanta hair show like down. Like I was like, oh sister, this is for Pride Month. You know what, Luca? That's where I was. I felt Viv energy. And y'all know I love the Vivian. That's my sister. Hey, Viv, if you're watching this. But like, she gave me the Vivian energy, and I felt a little spirit of Danny in there too. And I'm not saying that to compare, but I was kind of like, uh-oh. And then I went to her social media, and I said, uh-oh. Oh, she might be a threat. She's got a resume. And her looks are severe, and I've seen her quality. I'm like, ooh, she might be the one to beat. I didn't really care for this outfit, to be honest with you. I don't like green like that, even with the mint green here. Like, no shade. Like, I think it's still like a cool kind of look, but I'm not like, But honey, I saw the package. I said, oh, she might be a threat. I'm excited to see her at work. She said she's done everything. I said, okay, I want to see it. I'm kind of like penning it. She's also 15 years of drag. That's two with the same 15. I was like, okay, like we've had time in the industry, girls, and I respect that completely, especially as a baby queen myself. So I'm like, okay, I'm ready to see you at work, bitch. That's where I'm at. I'm ready to see you at work. Hold on. The Viv shouting you out at DragCon was everything. For that, that was a day. At the winners panel at DragCon, and she like completely just, it was like a Q&A moment at the end. She's like, before we go, we got to give Matty some love. Matty, stand up. I'm like, Viv. I said, listen, anyone with a British accent is gonna make me stand up. Do you hear me? No, I love the Vivian. Her husband's really sweet too. They're great people. Shout out to the Viv. Shout out to Tay. Shout out to Black Pepper. Shout out to all my British queens that they know. Tia Coffee. My sister. Oh, Tia. I'm very excited. Do. Tia Coffee is one of the nicest, coolest, funniest people I've ever met. I hate that I even said coolest like that. Like, who am I? Like, I'm too old for that word. But no, Tia Coffee, that's my bitch. Love her down. Love her down. Oh no, they're honest too. Oh, honest. Very blunt. I was here for it. Tia dragged me when she saw me, bitch. She's like, oh, Matty, do I look good today? Did you remember the video? She got me together. I was like, wait a minute, sister, don't do that. You know your package for your season. You remember. All right, next up is Vicky, vivacious, 36 years old, farm to fabulous is what she's giving here. Fun, what? Fun, flirty, glamorous, fabulous. Now, the way she said pasties and she said pasties, for a while, I thought she was talking about food. And so I just kept listening because maybe I was hungry. And I was like, oh, okay. What's she talking about? Pasties. That sounds like a nice plate of, maybe it's a pie or something. Maggie, thank you for the super chat. Viv is single. She's making out with Candy. Wait a minute. Wait, did they break up? I don't know. They might just kiss other folks. I'm not jumping into that. I ain't jumping into that. Thank you for the super chat. So she was talking about food? Well, I thought she was talking about pasties. Like, pasties like this, like these kind of pasties. Because she said, I can't stand pasties. So I was like, but wait. But she said pasties. And I was like, so are we talking about food? Is that what that is? It's really it's a dish. Look this up. Ooh, I'm on my private stuff. Pasties. Hold on. Let me see what. Oh, that looks like an empanada. Ooh, it do look good. Oh, maybe she was referring to both. She's from Cornwall. Cornish pasties. I want to say pasties are iconic foods. Okay. Mind you, Carl, I'm supposed to be making my trip to the UK very soon. It has been requested for the past 3 years. I gotta make my way. I know I need to get some fish and chips, but I must get it by what they say, the harbor or the bay, like go closer to the sea or whatever, so that way it actually is good and fresh. Then I'm supposed to, I forget the other three. It's like Tia told me I need to go here and here, and I forget who else told me I need to go some places. But yeah, I need to make my trip to the UK. Oh, Jack, that's funny. It's pasty. Okay, cool. Moving forward. Where are you hitting the UK? I don't know. Viv offered. She said, bitch, you could stay at my house. But no, I don't know. I gotta figure it out. We're trying to do a Europe trip next year, so I need to save up for that. And then when I get there, everyone can laugh at me saying things incorrectly there because it's that big of a deal. We love it. Why is she with the silver background? Oh God, you could have gave her pink. This outfit deserved a pink backdrop. It deserved a pink backdrop. God, why are they're sabotaging a few of these girls? It's getting on my nerves a little bit. Yeah, but Vicky Vivacious, Thrown with Fabulous. She's a musical theater girl. I heard a little bit of the voice. It did sound good. I said, oh, she got some tone. Hopefully she'll make it to the Rusical episode if they're not doing a lip sync Rusical like how they did for a certain particular international season. So yeah, doesn't it need the pink or a peach, something like that? Just like how Dee Licious got a blue backdrop to her pink outfit. I need this to be pink. I want color. I want pop. This feels like I'm doing a photo shoot at a friend's house. Now here it looks great because they did that filter and made it sparkle. I still want pink, but I think this looks good. At first, when I was watching this, I was like, I don't know if I care for this. But as I kept looking over the outfit, I was like, this is cute. This is cute. Pink would clash. I absolutely disagree. Point to be proven right here. Yeah, even if it was reversed, it would make sense. That's why pink and blue do go together. It's literally on a flag. So let's see here. Where are we at? All right, now. Just gonna be honest and keep it real. My favorite. Let me make sure I say this right. Caramel. That's right. She's from Atlanta. I can get away with this. Baby. Oh. Oh, she spoke of breakfast. She spoke of breakfast. That's why we moved on, Killicky. She spoke of breakfast. A black trans woman in the competition? Sold. Ha! And beat? Sold. Oh. Sold. She said, baby, I'm over here in London. I said, okay. Work. Ah. Okay. Her energy was so right. I got nervous though. Can we be honest? When she said lip sync assassin, look, taste I hear you. I said, oh my God, please. I can't do another season 4. Please, God. I can't do this again. I can't do this again. Oh, I got nervous when she said that. Oh, I got nervous when she said that. See, Killer Keith. Now, this, they didn't need to do this purple. They didn't need to do the purple here. I would have actually preferred the silver with the gold with this look here. I mean, she's the only one that did this kind of gold, but or they could have done blue. Ooh, blue. Blue would have been hot back here. Yeah, blue would have been perfect. Just like how the inverse of Kate Bush is. Yup. Yup, yup, yup. I love let me just get my notes up because I was just like, oh yeah, that's the one. ATL Queen in London, black trans woman. She's the lip sync assassin. She's also about having a good time. She's here to entertain. She's an entertainer, darling. Entertainer. Hey, Club Clover, thank you for the super chat. Team Caramel, 100%, and I will not be hearing anything else. Loved her immediately. I Well, I mean, is anybody on the cast of an Asian background? Because when we get to Snatch Game, it, it I think that was me going into casting with this, like, okay, who's gonna be on the cast? Because like there has been some consistencies over the season that I don't know if we can do this again at 5. We gotta flip it. We gotta change it up a little bit. Something new's gotta happen. I am a little nervous, but I also don't care because she gives me life, if that makes any sense. I'm kind of like, oh God, please don't let them be. RuPaul's gonna do this show us vulnerability bit, when they get to like a top 6 or top 5 situation and requires them to open up a little bit more. I'm really hoping that doesn't happen here. She seems like a good time. She seems like a fun, good time. I'm nervous. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous for how they're gonna just play with this cast of queens. Because to be honest, I like them all in their own individual ways. I like them all. I really do. I do. So this is gonna be a weird season unless we get there and I find out something crazy, or we have the first episode and someone's a complete ass nugget. You know what I mean? So they seem all great. There have been other seasons where I'm like, not her, not this one. This time with the 10 that we can see, um, I'm here for it. I'm like, what is my cat doing? He's getting some water. Good, because that's the third bowl of water that we've had today since he's been knocking it over. Let's see here. I'm happy the rumors seem to be incorrect. Well, before we wrap this up and we get to just my final thoughts, of course, today over these queens. God, this mug. Oh, I gotta go back. Zoom. You know, her face, she gives so much pageantry for me. And she also reminds me of like she's giving me a little Jasmine Guy in her like full prime like teas, like different world days with the darker tone. She's giving me little Jasmine. Yep. She giving me little Whitley a little bit. And that's a very this is complimenting because Whitley's my favorite, like period on that show. But something about her, I was very happy for her intro. Did a whole come on, get your breakfast country ready, baby. And this oh shit. Well, I'm excited to see what she does. So for those of you who know, for those of you who remember, for those of you who are, oh my nail. My paint's starting to come off. So there were supposed to be 12 people on this cast, apparently. That was the rumor. Okay. Allegedly, one more time. Allegedly. And this is hearsay, things they talked about online, screenshots that I've received, this, that, and the other. I'm trying to pull up my notes now. That there were two other people that were supposed to be in the competition, apparently. And then it went to 11. And then when it went to 11, it went to 10. So apparently it was supposed to be 12, but somebody dropped out prior to filming, allegedly. And then there was 11. Then somebody was then disqualified midway through competition, or maybe early in the competition based on what I've been reading about in reference to them. And it had something to do with a particular, well, not something to do with, but it in the same sense as a previous contestant from another season many moons ago. We can say that now because of how many different drag races have come out by the name of okay? If y'all remember. Okay, so did I take that? Okay, let me read. I don't have the name of the person that dropped. I only have the name of the person who themselves. Yes, and it was several. Just to read what I wrote. I mean, not what I wrote. Ooh, that's a lie. They said they were disqualified like episode 2. So I'm not sure if we're gonna see them in episode 1, like how we saw you know who. I mean, instead of us saying their name, we'll be saying Chris or you know, like it'll be Chris, you know, very that. Yeah, apparently this person, SA is the way I can talk about it in initial form. SA several people, and they came forward and yeah, they ended up being disqualified apparently. Yeah, for that. Shout out to 200 plus people in the room. I don't like having this conversation, but thanks for being here. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Appreciate you for being here. Yeah, they're going to be editing. I think they're going to edit around them. And then like we won't have to see them really throughout because she went on through the majority of it. You know what I mean? Like she was there the whole season because they were planning low key. Let me stop talking right there. Let me stop talking right there. You know these shows have plans for folks. So anywho, this may have been a different album, you know, all that kind of stuff. So they had to edit around her for the whole season. This baby apparently got eliminated like episode 2. So we may just see them episode 1 barely, and then episode 2, I don't know if we will see them and then they'll leave. I'm not quite sure how that's going to plan out or work. Also, again, this is all allegedly things that went down. We do not know. Oh, we got to cut your nails. You want to get up here and say hi? Is that why you're doing this? Is this your way of telling me? Okay, my son wants to come up here. Okay. Hold on, let me get your feet. I know. I got you. Everyone say hi to my child. Mamu-chan. Why you always gotta be up here with me, babes? It's okay. He gotta be held. This isn't often all the day. I know. Hi, baby. Hello. Okay, where was I at? All right, so I don't know how they're gonna edit around the episode, but we'll probably see it if all is to be and all is so and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I just was like, oh, not another one of these moments. Not another one of these moments. Oh, listen, in the morning, he is way worse. Like in the morning, it's time for you and me to like not get out of bed. And I'm like, I have to do stuff today. He likes to get real close because he sleeps by my feet for the majority of the day until the morning when he knows I'm getting up. And after I like come back from my morning bathroom trip, he's like, all right, it's time for us to be together. And I'm like, oh God. But yes, he makes me not want to get up sometimes. I just want to shit in the bed. Isn't that right, Bubba? Isn't that right, Bubba? I think that's great that they also didn't include them in the promo too. Cause like I know the girls were gonna eat them alive on social media. Who's going to cat sit Mama Chan when you are traveling? I am probably going to either trust a close friend out here to come by and make sure he's fed and there's some attention. I saw that app where people can like hire like pet sitters, but I don't trust that shit. So yeah, I'll probably lock all my stuff up, baby, if I have to do that. But yeah, he'll have somebody. Yeah, I've already planned at least 5 different scenarios of if I have to travel, who's gonna watch the baby? Because he's a lot, aren't you? You're ready for your wet food? Because you know I'm off these days, so this is weird, isn't it? He's like, why are you online on a Monday? You're supposed to be just sitting on the couch or playing video games or cleaning this house. All right, you ready to get down? Are you just looking at what's on the table? You're looking at what's on the table. Okay, listen. RuPaul's Drag Race UK season 5. I'm very excited. I think this is for those of us who are only aware of the 10 people there, I think it's going to be a good show. I want to see how this plays out. My top 4, Michael Maruli, Caramel. This is kind of tough. Can I just do 3 right now? Because like that 4th slot it's a big number. like I like Michael and Cara. Yeah, I like Michael and Cara, but like after that, I need to see them in action because like everybody's pretty good, and I kind of want to see just how they operate a little bit. It's tough to choose. Just Michael and Carr have this energy for me that's like top 4 right now, where I'm like, oh, there. And then again, I went to Michael's social medias and I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, she's kind of going to be that girl. They asked her to change up her makeup. No problem. You want the looks to go be different? Sure. So 15 years. You ready for me to get off? Is that what's happening? Okay, listen. Actually, I've fed you wet food already. You little okay. Trying to do the most. Oh, he caught my bracelet. He sees my bracelet. Yep. I put my bracelets in my drawer and he will open the drawer and then pull them out and then slide them all across my floor. It's the loudest sound ever. Jack, give us the tea. Hold on. In relation to that, the BBC, instead of having decided to cover it, it was given the option to be eliminated in the next unfilmed lip sync with no mention of the what? Are they going to make a statement? So it's just going to be one of those people that we see on the cast. And then that's going to be that. I'm putting you down. I'm putting you down. Thank you. What? Thank you, Jack, for that tea. What? That was early tea. We'll see. We'll see. Because listen, mind you, they always gauge our responses. They'll be watching this video. They always gauge our responses. So we'll see. A self-eliminate. Oh my God. Oh my God. If that happens, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be upset. They better not. They better not. Sherry was not given none of that. None of that. Like they let us know. That lady was and we got to see her do a penguin about face every time we saw her. They better not. No. Ashton and Mila, count your days. That kind of shit. Yes, like we hold people responsible in this household. No. In my head, okay, I envision RuPaul calling her to stage, like how Willem was disqualified. Like to me, it needs to be based off of outside things that we were not aware of and how this competition is played and what we ask of you to be before you get here. I prefer that. Like it needs to be called to, but not fully stated. Like because of that, you have to go. Like I think that would be better for the audience. Us as a whole thing, they took like accountability in this moment. Y'all fucked up, should have known better because you casted this person. So that would be weird. Don't get me started on Ashton and Mila. Sat there with an iPad with no makeup, taking turns reading a fucking message. I bet you money they had it highlighted in different parts when Mila was supposed to start and when Ashton was supposed to start. I bet you money. It was like pink and green. It was like, oh, it's your turn to say it. Like trash. Ooh, these people. The internet's been wild lately and social media has been nuts and the world is on fire, literally. So, anywho, I'm excited for UK. I think 5 may be an interesting season. I just want to see how it plays out. You know how things go down sometimes, like. Right, Jack, because that was me this morning when I was like, who is it? And it was very easy. All I did was type in, y'all, this is literally me on X. Drag Race, UK, season 5, disqualified. Though that was it. And immediately it brought me to a thread. 5 of them. And they were just breaking it down. I was like, oh my God, like what's happening? Because some people were being vague about it, which is like, why? Like, you just tell us so that we know what's going on. Like, well, I don't want to say. No, girl, tell us because you just got up here and said you have tea. Now spill. My cup is right here. Okay, I need to know because we're not trying to root for the devil. Okay, some of y'all are, and well, depends on what devil you want to root. I don't know what the hell y'all worship, but listen, it's none of my business. It's not. Well, wow. they hire casting companies, Homogenic versus it being WoW in general. I mean, WoW needs to do their research, but there are casting companies that also are in play when it comes to Drag Race and certain things too. So like, take that into perspective. Oh, the meat. Yeah. Listen, that was a lot of the stuff I was seeing online. Was shout out to all these queens. Glad somebody was left out the promo. I was like, oh, oh, see, they didn't care about season 1 of Down Under. They didn't care at all, bitch. They said we're gonna give her a real pass. Rue said it's okay. Anywho, let's get off of that. Let's get off of that. Starting to drive down that little negative road again. Beep, beep, pull over. Put some gas in the car. Let's get back to sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. So, Drag Race UK season 5. I think, what was the date again, y'all? Was it September 22nd? What was the date of the premiere? Because I kept putting coming soon, and I'm like, can we get a date, please? Because I need to plan accordingly. My birthday coming up, and I'd like to hope that it's not before my birthday. If it is before my birthday, still. Oh, it's the 28th. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. What day is that? Oh, it's a Wednesday. Okay, work. September 28th. Okay. That's after my birthday. Yes. I will be refreshed and revitalized because it's my birthday. I'll be having fun. I'm taking those days off after my birthday. Oh, perfect. I'll be fresh as a daisy. Oh, it's a Thursday. Even better. Even better. We have, oh, yeah, even better. Yeah, I'll be fresh as a daisy. Excited. Ooh. All right. Listen. Thanks for tuning in. I didn't even do that right. Listen. There we go. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I want to give a shout out to Andre. I see on my Venmo a tippy poo. I always appreciate the entertainment. Thanks, Matty. Apologize on I apologize on behalf of all Jamaicans. For what? What happened? What happened? Like what? Thank you, Andre. What happened? Comment back on that for the Venmo. I need to see. What are we? Wait, I missed it. Just wait, Matty. 10 more seasons. I believe it. I believe it. But I'll be covering UK, I'll be covering Brazil, and I'm covering Philippines right now, which is coming close to its end here, where I think they're at the top 5 right now. I think maybe top 5 or top 6. I can't remember. But yeah, we got some Drag Race to cover. Remember Chucky season 3 I have on the menu. So for those of you horror fans out there, in October, we're going to be covering that. When that Dragula announcement happens, get ready for the Dragula reviews too. We also have Baddies East. If you're ready to talk about some fight nights with some of our favorite Bad Girls Club and social media, babies, that's going to be an interesting show. I'm very happy to cover that as well as react to it and much. Oh, and the Villain Show as well. The Villain Show that's coming to E! Network with all the famous villains from reality TV. I'm very excited for that too. I'll be covering it on this channel. So get ready. A busy year it will be. But I feel like a lot of the shows I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to have a lot more fun with than I have been for the past couple of weeks because it's been just overload. But I'm here for the content. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Give yourselves a big hug from me. I hope you're going to have an excellent day for the rest of your day if you aren't already having a great day. And yeah, don't forget to smile. Please hit that thumbs up before you walk out the door. Drop it to my jar if you feel like it. I will see y'all. Let me look at my schedule. If not Wednesday, I will see y'all Thursday. That part. Okay. I will talk to you then. Bye, everybody. Listen. Yeah.